Hey, what is up, everyone? CJ Hawkins here, and tonight I'm going to react to Escape from the Commercials by Nostalgia Critic. I have not seen this one in a very long time. Like, probably was a couple years ago. I don't remember what it was about, but I'm going to check it out one more time. If you have not done it today, hit the subscribe button and tap the bell button for notifications. That way, you'll be notified whenever I do live reactions, video games, and live streams. So with that being said, let's get right to the video.
Do it! Do it!
After these messages.
After these messages.
After these messages.
We'll be right back.
We'll be right back.
Shaquille O'Neal, a.k.a.
Shaq!
Well, anything with Shaq's name on it has to be of quality.
The Carnival 30-minute tour. Go big in JCPenney.
For the age of beer, I got my mojo going strong.
Boom.
Shaq.
It's the award-winning Medea vodka with the world's only personal programmable LED
that looks
display on
awesome.
the bottle.
Nah, I guess you need some vodka after watching his movies, as well as some choice words written in lights.
What will your Medea bottle say?
Okay, so what do we have this time?
This is your target.
Introducing Shaq.
Oh, God.
The palate cleanser after watching.
I'm gonna
his
have
own.
to do a Monday Night Retro game for this game.
Enforcer of justice. Register.
What's even up with this guy? It's like he's so ashamed to be advertising this product, his body is rejecting the idea.
Justice. Left hand. Register.
We'll have to see for
This is
ourselves.
Shaq. Foo! It's really good! I really recommend it! Oh god, I'm going to hell! What the villains in this game lost? They couldn't even understand who they're going up against.
Shaq. Lethal weapons. Size 22.
Alright, be on the lookout for a guy.
What the hell?
Introducing Shaq Fu. Kung Fu Shaq style.
Kung Fu
What
Shaq
exactly
style.
is Kung Fu Shaq style? Is it throwing all the leftover copies of
guess.
steel nobody bought while building a fort behind Pepsi cans in All Sport? Let me check the instruction book. Wow, lucky guess. This ad is every level of 90s with its need to feel extreme! Wide-angle close-ups,
Extreme!
Wonder Woman,
Get
I think
to
that was
the
a thing.
extreme!
It's funny for the time period it came out.
Size 22.
It's corny, but it's a lot of fun!
Kung Fu Shaq style. For Sega Genesis and Super NES.
Boom.
New Mr. T.
Mr. T's, I've seen that
Speaking
on
of celebrities that were disturbing
Stranger
me on
Things
everything.
Season 3. I think my cousin used to eat those
making
as a kid.
tea. That means
I
there's
think
a
I
cereal
had
now.
those back in the 80s.
I don't know, just buy it. Mr. T is on it.
When you think of the 80s, you think of
Look at
Mr.
this
T,
girl's
Michael
face.
Jackson,
That's a face that says I'm being
bunch of
held
others.
hostage until you buy this damn
even
thing.
Hulk Hogan,
Better Morse code your way out of
Sylvester
this
Stallone,
one.
and Arnold Schwarzenegger. Torture.
This is also one of the few cereal commercials that included a PSA.
Mr. T here, and today I'm talking school.
Oh, hey, I was just kidding. They really did PSAs in these?
Mr. T. Breakfast cereal presents Mr. T. Talk number 1.
Don't ask where talk number 2 is. Apparently the cereal wasn't popular enough for another commercial. Which is good, because I had him teaming up with Pee Wee Herman talking about crack. It was weird.
So study hard, listen to the teachers, and learn something new every day.
But hell with that ad. We want the one where Mr. T keeps his lines to a 2-word minimum.
It's cool.
Yeah, it is cool.
It is cool.
But after all the
And I
songs
pity
and
the fool it's
stunts
not.
and action going on saying how amazing it is, do you have anything else to say about it?
It's cool.
That's literally the same recording! You used the same recording twice! You really couldn't record him just saying it's cool in a slightly different way? What do you think the story behind this is?
So eat Mr. T's cereal. It's cool.
That's great, but there's a lot more script to read.
What? I don't say anything until I get paid by the syllable. You think I can't see into the future? Look at this cartoon that you call it Mr. T and the Twits. I know I don't have long before this shit gets soggy like my nasty ass cereal. My popularity is gonna expire. Gotta store nuts for the winter.
Can't you just say stay in school or something?
Oh, you mean like stay in school so you won't have to do commercials for nasty cereal that tastes like crusted rabbit shit? I pity the spoon. Stay in school. I want you to live in the bus with a bunch of kids and spandex tights. That's creepy. People need to ask more questions. Look at this girl. She's swinging with her vagina. How could she do that? That's the devil's work. I know this chick can't last long. You want me to say more? Pay me.
That's alright, I think we got all that we need.
Is that camera on?
Yep.
You motherfucker.
Mr. T cereal.
You better be. And
remember,
you don't get
stay in
PSA
school.
free. You better give me a cameo in Creed 3.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
silly, but it's Mr.
Yeah,
T.
cameo in
And that's the
Creed
coolest kind of
3.
silly there is. For
They
me,
should
I
have,
always have a soft
honestly.
spot for Mr. T cereal.
Why
and
didn't
his
they?
commercial too.
Not even Hogan.
It's cool.
I'm gonna beam down to the dunes. I'll race you.
Here's a bike ad
Oh.
from the 80s, but it's supposed to be set in the future. It's an amazing time where people can unpause footage. Mannequins of Matt Frewer wearing Luke's blast shield helmet are all the rage, and bikes are so fast they beat people beaming down to a planet.
What took you so long?
Yeah, pity we have nowhere to go ever since the apocalypse hit. You want to make sandcastles again? That's all we ever do! Yeah, for a product called Street Machine, there's not really any streets to use it on, is there?
Yeah,
But it's
right?
great down neon hallways and giant dreidels
Not bad.
covered in saran wrap. The future! Like a lot of 80s sci-fi, if it was weird, made no sense, but was shiny, it was the most high-tech thing ever made.
What took you so long?
Slowest beam ever, by the way. What took that damn thing so long?
Snotty beamed me twice last night. It was wonderful.
Wonderful! Sorry, I had to do that.
Weird catchphrase. Did you see him in Lost in Translation? He was really good. He totally should have won that Oscar. I mean, look at him losing here. He looks so bummed out. You know Sean Penn's gonna get another one anyway. This was Murray's big chance. What a bunch of pretentious assholes. I blame politics.
Politics.
It's pretty stupid, but it's 80s sci-fi cheese stupid.
Yeah.
I can't act like I don't get a giggle out of it.
I don't remember it, honestly.
Now Skeletor charges into battle
Skeletor!
with awesome
He-Man and
artillery.
Skeletor!
Oh, come on. That's just how Matthew McConaughey says artillery. Artillery.
Stop it!
Nothing except Beam Blaster. It actually fires a light beam to stop artillery.
Light beam. That's a fancy way of saying we just put an awkward flashlight on He-Man's chest.
And drops Skeletor.
Yeah, that's not the first time he blocked Skeletor. Remember when they both hit on Lion-O at that bar called the Extending Sword?
New artillery Beam Blaster set. The first light-action weapons ever.
Surprisingly, that's not a very big deal. They're not gonna redo the opening like... And the masters of the dim reflecting hand lamps. I have the batteries!
But only with a bullseye to the evil eye.
You know, outsmarting those must not be that difficult.
That must have been a really good idea
No,
back
He-Man!
then.
Damn your palms!
Give up, He-Man!
Figures sold separately. You supply the batteries.
A pretty standard commercial for a pretty standard product. I
Yeah.
expect more from the masters of the universe.
The first light-action weapons ever from the Masters of the Universe.
I love the taste of your fresh brewed coffee, but it's not fresh brewed. It's new Trey Cow.
Energizer!
Yep, most of us know the Energizer Bunny, but do you know where he started? It was actually a parody of a Duracell commercial, which had a bunch of pink bunnies with batteries going out, but showed Duracell lasted the longest. Well, Energizer shit on that noise, saying they weren't even invited to this test, and not only does their battery make the pink bunny go longer, but their pink bunny has shades. That means he's in cahoots with Attitude! Attitude!
They keep going and going
Stop the bunny, please.
and going and...
It soon became a running joke as it brilliantly interrupted other commercials. Yeah, you thought you were watching something else, but suddenly, still going.
Into an amazing world. You still going. Nothing outlasts the Energizer.
Yeah,
I
you never
remember
knew
that.
He was gonna pop up and ruin a product that maybe you wanted to buy.
Tension
It's still around to this day, I believe.
reliever this good. New extra strength Darnitol.
No, really, that sounds like it might be very helpful.
Still going.
God damn it, I wanted to buy that! It soothed my head from your dumbass drum! This bunny is rude. These people are just trying to do their thing and he keeps getting in the way of it. How would you like if you were just going along your everyday life and suddenly...
Still going. Nothing outlasts the Energizer. They keep going and going and...
Eventually they start hiring assassins to take them out. Shit, this battery business is hardcore.
Oh, Mr. Energizer Bunny. Oh, hippity-hoppity days are over.
They're pretty funny for a while, but suddenly Darth Vader couldn't even take them out. What the shit is this?
What?
There is a Greek
hit his battery.
All too easy.
Why does the Empire even need his battery? Is it like the Force because there's a positive
There's
and
a Star
negative side?
Wars
This is stupid.
Energizer battery
His
commercial.
battery.
Really?
That seems kind of trivial. While you're at it, close down B. Arthur's Cantina and give Han Solo a name. We are the Empire!
Impressive.
Boy, Luke's looking like a little bitch by comparison now. Gets ass kicked by a guy who can't even take out a toy bunny? Vader probably looks at the monkey with symbols like,
Obi-Wan has taught you well.
but the bunny beats him because the Empire can't afford better batteries for his lightsaber. Healthcare and batteries, that's always where the cuts are. That's
It's like,
more
bye.
dignified than when he screamed no. They were funny at first, but got old kind of fast. Nevertheless, this bunny stayed an icon. No matter how annoyingly long, it kept going.
It keeps going and going.
Yeah.
Hi, who's this?
I guess getting your nuts off
Payday.
always have the same meaning. In this Payday commercial, a sex hotline gets probably the strangest caller ever. And that's saying a lot given this line of work.
Who's this?
Mel.
Well, your credit card information says Frank, so I'll just call you Frank.
What are you thinking about now?
Wow.
Sweet.
Like what?
I remember this commercial, honestly.
Okay, I'll go with that.
Caramel's so different. What would you like to do with it?
I'd cover it with roasted peanuts.
Did you say roasted penis?
No, roasted peanuts.
Oh. Am I getting punked by George Washington Carver?
Who's that?
He was a guy who did a lot of things with peanuts.
Tell me more.
Who are you?
Roasted peanuts and creamy caramel? Wow. You're making me so
Confused, concerned, confused.
Hungry.
hungry.
What you want is a payday.
I guess we'll accept this as going well. What a weird-ass ad.
It is
It's very
a
clear why this
weird-ass
guy needs
ad.
to call a sex hotline, but why the hell is he wasting his time talking about paydays? Christ, imagine if he came up with another type of candy.
Hi, who's this?
Almond Joe.
What are you thinking about, Almond Joe?
Something sweet.
Like what?
Something long and brown.
I'll do my best with that.
I just want to put a great big nut in it.
Again, I will do my best with that.
Depending on how long and brown it is, sometimes 2 big nuts.
I really think there's better hotlines for you.
I don't mind saying that I like a lot of fudge packing.
I don't mind saying that you're really making me regret my job.
And the more coconut I can fit inside, the better.
Okay, well, I'm allergic to coconut, so I'm gonna go bye-bye.
Wait, no, I'm just talking about Almond Joy.
Oh! I'm so sorry. I thought this was all stuff you were into.
Oh, no. I'm actually into necrophilia. I bet you want an Almond Joy. Yeah, I like the quiet type.
A dumb ad with a dumb setup and a dumb punchline leaves only one conclusion. This is pretty dumb.
You're making me so hungry.
What you want is a payday.
Does your life seem full of trouble?
86. Trouble.
Hey kids, ever want to cuddle up with a toy that looks like the butthole monster from The Wall? Your mouth says no, but your nightmares say yes.
Need a little giggle?
Chubbles giggle at just about any change of life.
That's giggling, huh? Your giggles sound like a security alarm when someone's breaking into your house. You know, that classic pleasant sound?
Jiggles giggle too.
Okay, these things are horrifying, right? I feel like only David Lynch's kids would find these adorable. To the rest of us, they're uncomfortably disturbing.
They might be disturbing, I don't know.
God, they're scary! It's like what Nell sees when she's trying to sleep in The Haunting of Hill House.
Really?
It's fun to have a Jiggles around because Jiggles giggle at most any sound.
If not, these things will scare you into sleep paralysis.
Chubbles and Jiggles, perfect friends for you.
Cause when Chubbles giggles they chiggle, Jiggles giggle too.
Chubbles and Chiggles are also 2 STDs you can get if you're not careful. I don't like these things at all, and the ad doesn't make them any less menacing. Just get away from this shit as quickly as possible.
Jiggles giggle too.
Each sold separately from Animal Fair.
Coming on
Hey, do you
video
guys have any
cassette.
Star Trek 5 tapes left?
I'm pretty sure you mean another movie.
Where is the Star Trek 5 video?
Don't tap your finger at me, you entitled bitch. It's Star Trek 5!
You got Star Trek 5, The Final Frontier?
Okay, you two look like the people who'd be more excited for this.
Any Star Trek 5s?
Ooh, thank you. Great.
You do know it's Star Trek 5, right? 5?
Thanks.
Fabulous.
Yes.
Star Trek 5, they physically go looking for God?
Oh, thank goodness.
Oh, trust me, lady, I know. I have 5 babies at home. Star Trek 5 is perfect for them. It puts them right to sleep.
Would you happen to have Star Trek 5?
Wow, Xander was such a cheap-ass director, he didn't even get you a copy?
Yes, sir. Star Trek 5, The Final Frontier. So tell your dealer you want to see it.
No, why the hell do you have to tell your dealer? It's clearly the biggest hit in the world, according to everybody! Man, who would have thought?
Yeah.
We're all out of Star Trek 5 and Barbed Wire. They didn't do shit at the box office, but apparently they're the voice of a generation. Talk about missing the mark. This commercial had no idea how to advertise this movie. It just comes off as unbelievably desperate.
Star Trek 5, The Final Frontier.
Yeah, no, the one where I bump my head, we all sing row, row, row your boat, and Uhura does that feather dance? Oh, Christ, what am I doing? Take that away from me! This is definitely one of those ads that's so bad, it's good. It makes no sense, but it's a pretty good laugh.
Star Trek
Yeah.
5, The Final Frontier. So tell your dealer you want to see it.
I'm sorry. I just got rid of my last copy.
Oh, I see you've got my
I've seen the movie before.
It only figures the whitest of cereals would have the
Not that
whitest of
big of a deal.
commercials.
You know cornflakes.
Not like
are
I
very
was
cereal,
desperate.
son. And I'm afraid you'd
Cornflakes.
have to come up with a pretty convincing argument to get me to change my mind.
Problem number 1. A kid is trying to steal his dad's cornflakes. Since friggin' when? Hell with those marshmallows and chocolate. I want the taste of soggy cardboard left out in the rain. Second? Well, just watch.
You'd have to come up with a pretty convincing argument to get me to change my mind.
Kids love cornflakes, it's what they like. They eat it in the morning and they eat it at night. It ain't just for mommies, it ain't just for dads. All kids like it and they like it real bad. Bad, bad, they like it real bad. So you can't keep a kid out of Kellogg's cornflakes.
Well, you
We're
convinced me,
live.
son. I am never buying this cereal again.
You see, Dad, this is how lame our cereal is. We got these guys for mascots.
At least Toucan Sam never rapped.
Another Foo-Foo fan. And I got great taste like me, Toucan Sam.
No, never mind. This was a weird time. I
Yeah.
didn't even follow. Were these guys just waiting for someone randomly to say they need to be convinced that cornflakes could be eaten by kids too? Was that like their lifelong goal?
I don't get it, man. We've been wandering these streets for years and years. Why are we doing this?
I told you. One of
Is
these
the
days,
Nostalgia Critic
Corn was
wearing
gonna
a
get
Peyton
convinced
Manning
that cornflakes
jersey?
are for kids, and then our amazing rap will save the day.
But why? I just don't get why it's such a big deal.
Don't ever question the cornflakes again. I'm tired and hungry. I haven't eaten since we ate our 4th member.
I miss Funky Spoon.
Get it together, guys. Someone's gonna need convincing one of these days. I just know it.
Oh, I see you've got my Kellogg's cornflakes again. And I'm afraid you'd have to come
Where's
up
it
with
coming
a pretty
from?
convincing argument to get me to
The
change
house.
my mind.
Go!
Kids love cornflakes, it's what they like.
One
You can't keep a
cornflakes,
kid
rap
out of
later.
Kellogg's cornflakes.
And don't forget, cornflakes are for kids.
Okay.
Oh my God! It finally happened!
After years, we finally did our rap.
Yeah, right?
I think we wasted our lives.
There's no think about it. Totally crazy and dated in all the wrong ways. This is a lame way to wake up to a lame cereal.
Well, that was pretty convincing, son.
Setup joke about reviewing a nostalgia commercial. That's a real commercial here. Punchline.
Oh, I remember that.
These damn
Oh
things.
man, I remember
In
that.
the early 2000s, Quiznos tried something
how could I
hauntingly different
not
by introducing
forget that?
the sponge monkeys. They were photoshopped acid
Hey,
dreams that looked like
Quiznos!
villains from Wonder Pets.
No, they even
If you
exist
feel they look
anymore.
ungodly and unnatural, fear not, their heavenly voices will win you over.
Quiznos subs! They are so good we need them robot-eating roast houses for marriage! We are not the Huns!
Thank you for clarifying that. You know, I was looking at you saying, I recognize you from somewhere. History books. I recognize you from history books. Clearly, I've seen you in a picture of some sort. The Huns. It must be the Huns. I've seen you in so many history books as the Huns, but you have clarified you are not the Huns. Thank you. Thank you for making that clear. Non-Huns.
Yeah.
What the hell?
They are tasty, they are crunchy, they are warm because they toast them! They got a pepper bar!
Unless that's a place where peppers serve me alcohol, I'm not
They
interested.
got a pepper bar!
We have a Hulk.
We have a T-Rex.
We have to stop.
It only figures a restaurant that appeals to stoned teenagers would have marketing by stoned teenagers. This must have been made up at the last minute while somebody was coming off of Quaaludes. So what's your ad? Person getting paid thousands of dollars to represent us? Sponge monkeys. Yeah. And they got a song. It goes like this, which I'm totally not just making up right now. We got new subs! No one's a special prize! You had me at Sponge Monkeys! I've waited all my life for someone to say that. You can even hear the announcer being like,
Quiznos has all new subs at... Oh god, what is that? I didn't know I was attached to garbage like that. I thought this was a respectable company. Oh, hell no, I'm out of here.
How the hell do they
No,
approve
stop
these
the contract, I
commercials?
don't care. Don't follow my car, I'm not coming back.
They got a pepper bar!
it makes no sense, and I guess that's
Yeah.
the point. But to their credit, I do remember it, and so do a lot of people. It is
I
what
remember.
it is. I just don't know what it is.
Quiznos subs!
Quiznos. Toast.
Hook, I remember that.
Like any
Rest
hit
in peace,
movie,
Robin
Hook had
Williams.
action figures to sell, and they had commercials to go along with them. Okay, that kid is getting way too much joy out of Hook dangling there. He looks like for the first time he's feeling true power. Power over plastic dust and Hoffmans that he will eat upon ridicule. He will taste like victory. Boy, they really downplayed Rufio's death, didn't they?
Yeah.
Honestly, I feel like a lot of these scenes could be more faithful to the movie.
Now, for preschoolers, Playmobil Hook action figures.
I remember.
You know what I wish? What? I wish I had a dad. Like you.
Yeah, that was sad.
Playmobil Hook action figures. Because if a grown woman lusted after a teenage boy all these years, I guess creepy is the new cute.
Nevertheless, it's a lot of fun and captures most of the spirit of the film pretty well. A decent toy ad based on a decent movie.
Hook figures and attack raps sold separately. You put her out together.
There was video games of
from
Hook
Mattel.
as well.
You man! You stupid man!
It's the new kids on the block.
Oh
I
yeah.
can't act like this wasn't a huge thing. New Kids
New
on the
Kids
Block
on the
had
Block.
so much merchandise, it was hard to keep track of. But these creepy ass
I think my
stalkers will
cousin-
try.
I'm the #1 fan.
My
I've got
female
all the
cousin
trains, their stage,
loves
and the
New Kids on the
phone.
Block.
I don't even go outside anymore. The day ball hurts my eyes. Gotta love it when the New Kids actually made it into an ad themselves.
24 hours a day on our brand new hotline. Just pick up your phone and call us on 1-900-9095, kid.
These guys must have graduated from the Notting Hill
wonder
School of Acting
if that
because their acting is just
number
being
exists
Notting
anymore or
Hams.
not. I wonder what that
I'm nodding,
phone number
I'm
is
nodding
now.
on the phone, girl. Woo! That's right, I'm nodding. We're both nodding. Isn't that something? I'm nodding like a dog. All right, I'm serious again. I'm deep. But the best of these ads are the ones that pin the fangirls against each other to see who's the scariest.
Who's their #1 fan?
I'm the #1 fan. I've got all 5 concert kids with all 5 personal.
This is just like NSYNC, Backstreet Boys, the Jonas Brothers.
New Kids Day.
I'm the
one fan
can't
because I'm
believe I
going to pay
remember
for
that.
all their unemployment bills when they're not popular anymore. That's not just dedication, that's practical.
It's true. Half of
Seriously,
them.
how far can these obsessions go?
I'm their #1 fan because I've collected samples of Johnny's hair to add to my voodoo doll. He'll go out with me if he doesn't want his testicles in a blender.
I'm their #1 fan because I've collected enough of Danny's blood to make several clones. Soon my army of Danny's will rise!
I'm the #1 fan because I have Johnny tied up in my storage room. Shut up! Shut your damn mouth! I know you love it here. I have guests out there that I am trying to entertain, and I know that you love living here. You're gonna marry me. We're gonna have a June wedding. You will burn if you don't marry me. I swear you will burn.
Who's their #1 fan? I am! New Kids on the Block concert kids come with cassettes.
A little obsessive,
Wow.
but I guess that was the intent. This ad did a good
Some
job.
girls
making
can be
everyone tried to
obsessed
be their
with certain
#1
things.
fan.
Stage, hanging loose kids, and accessories sold separately.
Who do you think the #1 fan is?
Terminator 2.
Remember when hard R films had kids' toys? How did Batman Returns get in trouble for having Happy Meals and yet a movie with countless impalings had these at every Toys R Us? What can we say? We thought the sequel would be more for kids after seeing the first one. A family product.
It was not family.
With his mobile assault vehicle.
Yeah, remember that from the movie? I think you're confusing
No,
it
I
with
did not
Arnold's
remember
other
that from
vehicle
the movie.
Batman and Robin, a film that should have been R on principle.
Disguised as a policeman, Evil T-1000 aims to destroy.
Boy, his
That
shape
does not look like
T-1000.
T-1000.
Nothing like Robert Patrick.
Doesn't
Looks
look
more
like
Tom
Robert
Arnold,
Patrick.
escaping questions about Roseanne.
It does look
Evil
like Rob Arnold.
T-1000 aims to destroy.
Hey, wait a minute. Didn't the movie kind of address this?
Can't form complex machines. Guns and explosives have chemicals, moving parts. It doesn't work that way.
Bullshit. Kenner disagrees. He can totally do that now. I think it'd have to be, seeing how his stabbing weapons look like a melting Washington Monument.
Terminated this time.
Here's another one that's kind of cool. Actually pumping Arnold up with human flesh over the endoskeleton.
Battle damage.
Add flesh compound.
Terminator created.
There is one drawback, though.
Terminator.
I'm back.
I don't think you're ready to fight yet. Arnold still got clothes before
He
kicking some ass. Granted,
he
he
has
might be
skin,
looking for
he
a lot
needs
of these
clothes.
looks, but you know, with that package, I don't think you're gonna get much.
I'm as anatomically impaired as a kendo.
No, well, despite not being a ton like the movie, the commercials are still pretty creative and capture the tone of an R-rated gore fest. Seriously, this is so weird.
The party's over, T-1000. Adios, amigo.
Or wait, was it? He said something.
Hasta la
in Spanish.
vista,
I don't know.
baby.
Nobody will remember it.
When you're a toy company, you have to ask the question, what are girls most likely to play with? Dolls, fashion, a wizard in a bubble that can predict the future? Like
Some
usual.
play wrestling figures.
What was that last one?
Or G.I. Joes.
Xandar, wave your hand and he speaks.
Ask Xandar is a dating
Or that.
game. No need to rewind the video, I'll repeat it. It's a dating game about which boy likes you.
Ask him, ask him. Ask Xander.
This game clearly understands every girl's need to talk relationships with a warlock.
Xander, am I going to the prom with a geek? Please say no.
Excellent chance.
You're going to the prom with a geek?
Lord knows there's no geeks in this room. Ask the wizard another question.
Do I have a secret admirer?
Absolutely.
He knows everything.
Is there a future for me and Bobby? That's a definite no.
Hello, Bobby. It's Melinda. I think it's time we broke up. I really thought we were going somewhere too, but Xandar told me there was nothing for us. Xandar, a magic toy wizard that predicts the future. Could you say that again? Your voice became distorted because you were yelling so loud. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Wave your hand and he speaks. Guess what he predicts, and the winner gets the special fortune.
Oh my
Should I pull the plug on Grandma's life support?
Absolutely.
That seems a little harsh. She might pull through.
The bitch has lived too long.
Yes, Master!
You will get a phone call about this.
Look at this girl's face. She isn't amazed the phone rang. She's amazed she stayed in this room so long with two nutballs listening to Plastic Gandalf. It cuts before she bolts out the room, slamming the door.
Excellent chance.
It's a ridiculous ad for a ridiculous toy, and my prediction is this will be found at a lot of garage sales.
Ask Xandar, the talking wizard game.
Wonder how much it costs these days.
Pokemon are everywhere.
Oh yeah, I remember that. How could I not remember the Pokemon toys?
By my joy
Gotta
of
catch 'em
Pokemon
all!
being destroyed.
Safe place, ball. Protect me from reality.
I guess it only makes sense to look at another Pokemon commercial. This one's for a product called...
Pokemon Ball Blasters.
What's it called?
Pokemon Ball Blasters.
Ball blasters.
I can't believe I actually have another opportunity to play this, but...
You're a ball buster.
Okay, to the commercial's credit, I think the item is called Ball Blaster. Which isn't a ton better. Apparently their popularity is so amazing, even Mickey Mouse has to chime in.
Their whirlwind power blows them away.
Yeah, you know just Bob down the hall was the one who recorded that line.
Blows them away.
Hey Bob, our actress couldn't make it in today. Can you just imitate Princess Peach turning into Mr. Bill?
Oh no!
Great, go back to cleaning the toilets. Even Pikachu sounds like he's half-assing it.
Can they be mastered?
Shouldn't he be more excited and less questioning? Come on, Pikachu, say it.
I'm tired. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore.
Come on, just say it.
You know I used to play Hamlet at the Poke Theater.
Just say it. I don't even care if you act like you mean it.
Pikachu?
Ha! You said the thing that makes us millions. Ha 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 ha!
I hate everything.
Me too. Well, there's definitely one kid that takes this ball thing pretty seriously.
You could put Pokemon power in your pocket.
Gotta catch 'em all.
Kid! He means the pocket in your pants, not your drawers!
These suckers are gonna be blasting my balls all throughout math class.
I'm not sure Poke testicles is a fetish, but if it is, we know there's a hotline that'll take them up on it. I guess it's a pretty standard ad, and there's nothing annoying about it, but yeah, it's a little awkward. It's an okay commercial, just don't ask what makes this kid Squirtle.
Gotta catch 'em all.
I don't
Pokemon Ball Blasters, Battle Figures, Power Bouncers, and Talking Pokemon, each sold separately from Hasbro.
Here's an old school one, all the way from the 70s. Ah, the 70s. They knew what was sexy back then. Charlie's Angels, Wonder Woman, long hair, tight pants. For all its faults, this is a time period that knew how to be hot. So, what sizzling angle are they taking up here?
There's one person nobody can resist, and that's a baby.
What?
Unusual start.
So love made Baby Soft with the innocent scent of a cuddly, clean baby.
What?
I don't... What?
Informing bath, body lotion, body powder, and body mist. So innocent it may well be the sexiest fragrance around.
Okay, alright, I'm not Jacob from Twilight. I don't look at a baby and imagine them at a bangable age.
Jacob
I just
from
look at them and say
Twilight.
baby.
That grew up very sexy.
man.
Loves Baby Soft
Love's scaring me right now.
because innocence is sexier than you think.
Loves Baby Soft.
I never thought of innocence as sexy because I never wanted to. In fact, isn't innocence kind of the opposite of sexy? Like the direct opposite? If you look in a dictionary or something, wouldn't it just say it's... This feels wrong!
It does.
For your baby.
For your baby at
Wait,
Christmas?
so now my lover's a baby, or it's actually 4 babies?
Oh,
Both are insanely unsettling. I just want to know what kind of creep I'm dealing with. This is every layer of ew I think you can legally show. It's crazy how this starts off so alluring and quickly turns into super ew.
There's one person nobody can resist, and that's a baby.
It's hard to even know what to say. Why do the most disturbing commercials always require babies to be in them? Does the agency of creepy-ass commercials just meet up and say, not creepy enough, stick some babies in there?
The innocent scent of a cuddly, clean baby.
This is ewy. This is so ewy. I don't like watching it. I don't like thinking about it. It's just ew. Ew, 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 ew. Shame on all of you and the ew you have let loose on the world.
I don't know what this is about,
Because
honestly.
innocence is sexier than you think. For your baby at Christmas.
Look, if there's anything I want
Christmas?
to leave you with before I take off here, it's that commercials can be creepy, commercials can be scary, commercials can be made by very disturbed people.
And he walked out.
These always end so dark.
I don't know if there's any more. Well, escape from the commercials from Nostalgia Critic. I thought it was interesting. It's not one of my favorites now I remember it. It's not one of my favorite Nostalgia Critic commercial reviews, Escape from the Commercials. I mean, it's like my least favorite. It's not the worst, but it's not the greatest. I mean, not after what I saw with the last two. With Escape from the Commercials, it was okay. It was, there were certain things that I did remember. There were certain things that were interesting, but it was okay. So that about wraps it up. That was Escape from the Commercials. I hope everybody enjoyed. Like, subscribe, and favorite. I am CJ Hawkins, and I'm out of here. See ya.